Hey guys, it's Gabby. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be trying out a Fringe tip nail hack. So I saw this over on TikTok and I'm not really sure who started it, but I'll insert some pictures on the screen. But basically what they're doing is taking a clear stamper and pressing their nail into it, and then when they remove it, it creates the perfect Fringe tip. So it definitely looks easy, but honestly I'm a little skeptical about it, so we're going to test it out and see if it works. Okay, so this is the nail that we're working with. It's like a medium nail length, I would say. And then you're going to need your stamper. So this one, I believe, is from Amazon. I've had this laying around for forever and just haven't had a chance to use it. But it's a pretty small size, and as you can see, it's the jelly clear stamper. And then I also had the Maniology stamper, which is definitely bigger in size, and I think this would work well if you plan to do a full mani. But because I was just testing this out, I decided to go with the small double-sided stamper, but I will have both of these and a few other options linked down below. For the first attempt, I tried using normal nail polish, so I applied OPI Bubble Bath as my base color, which is just the perfect French tip base. And then for the tip, I'm using OPI Alpine Snow. And I wasn't really sure how much to put on my stamper, so I just kind of brushed some polish on and went with it, and I did try to apply it as evenly as possible. And then I just pressed my nail right into it, and it wasn't awful, but I tried to dip it again, but by then the nail polish was too dry and it ended up looking crazy. So first attempt, definitely a fail, but let's move on to the second one. I repeated the same process, and I do have to say I had no method or guidance for this. I was just trying to apply the polish and then dip my nail into the stamper as quickly as possible before the polish dried. And that's the issue, like you really don't have time to fix anything, and you'll see that I tried to dip it a few more times, but it would either turn all globby or it would start taking off the nail polish that was already there. So at this point, I was like, I'm gonna move on because this is just not it. So for the third attempt, I'm gonna be using gel nail polish. And my thinking here is that one, it'll give me more time because I won't have to worry about it drying too fast. And two, I just felt like the gel polish would have a better consistency to work with. So again, we're gonna stick with the classic French tip. I used Kiara Sky Taupeless as my base color, and then I'm using a white gel polish from the cart for the tip. And same process, I really didn't change anything, but look how much smoother that applied. I was so excited at this point because I'm like, this is actually working. It was a little bit crooked, so I ended up dipping it a few more times, and you can really control kind of where the polish is going by turning it to the side or just focusing on the very tip of the nail. But at this point, I did realize it can be a bit messy. So for attempt number 4, I applied a barrier, and you could also use liquid latex for easier cleanup. And then I used a brown gel polish as the tip this time, just so you can see it a little bit better. And for some reason, I applied so much gel on the stamper. You really do not need this much product. But again, I'm gonna press my nail into the stamper. Well, actually, I guess I was slowly pressing the stamper and my nail together at the same time, but I was moving pretty slowly. Like what you're seeing right now is real time. And I did end up dipping this, I think 3 or 4 times, but it turned out so nicely. I was really happy with that. And like I mentioned, I had way too much product on there, so I did end up pulling a little bit of that off. But here's my thing. So once I removed my barrier, I did still have some cleanup, especially underneath my nail. And because this is gel, you have to clean up all of that off of your skin before you go to cure your nail, or else it's gonna be stuck on there and you're gonna burn, and it's just, you don't want that to happen. And because of that, you have the potential to accidentally bump your nail or mess it up before you go to cure it, which I don't like that. But on the other hand, if you have really long nails or you're wearing acrylics, press-on nails, anything like that, then you probably won't have much cleanup, if any, because your nail's so long that it's not gonna actually get on your skin. So with long nails, I think this technique would be amazing, but with short nails, you are gonna have that extra step of cleaning up, so keep that in mind. But that's also why I wanted to compare it to how I would typically do a French tip with gel polish. So I'm going to be using a French tip nail vinyl, and pretty much with this process you just wipe your nail off with rubbing alcohol so the vinyl can lay really nicely onto your nail, and then I'm going to apply 1 coat of gel polish above the French tip, cure it, and then apply my second coat, and then remove the vinyl before I cure it for a second time. And I have to say this was definitely easier, and I didn't have any cleanup, and it did give me the same look. So I don't know. I don't think I would go back to the stamper method with my nails personally, but I do think you have that option, and it is a cool idea. So again, personal preference, but let's move back to normal nail polish because I wanted to try out a few more things once I finally kind of got the hang of this. So I'm starting off with a nude base, and this time I'm going to be using black on my stamper. And I tried to do, I don't even know, I guess a corner situation, and this worked really well, you guys. I wanted to add glitter because why not? So I barely touched my stamper into my nail just so I could get the very tip of it, and it gave me a really nice line. So if anything, I think I like this stamp method better for nail art more than with a fringe tip. So moving on to the 6th attempt, I wanted to try to recreate that same kind of skinny fringe tip line, and you guys, this was probably the fastest nail look I have ever done in my life. It was so quick, it turned out perfectly, and I just 10 out of 10 would recommend. I didn't even have any cleanup, so was really happy about that. And that's what made me realize for the French tip, I've been pressing my nail wrong into the stamper. So instead of just going straight in, which creates the straight line, it's better to press your nail at an angle going upward into the stamper to create the curve. And once I changed that, it made everything so much better. I did still struggle with the nail polish drying too quickly, so I ended up just filling in the rest with the normal nail polish brush. But I'm really happy with how this turned out. And overall, I still don't think I would use the stamper method for the classic fringe tip, but I would definitely use it for nail art or the skinny fringe tip look. But I want to know what you guys think. Did you think it would work? Have you tried it out for yourself? Let me know down below in the comments, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.